How fun is the 40-year sim now, guys? We got Michael Jordan the Hornets, Kobe Bryant doing his thing in LA. Of course, you can't forget about Allen Iverson in Atlanta, pairing up with Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett on the Detroit Pistons, trying to get the Pistons back to their playoff glory days. And Paul Pierce. Gonna see some Paul Pierce, the truth, on today's episode of the 40-year sim. I am Nutty Sports Gamer. Let's get right into it. Peja Stojakovic with a bucket there for the Clippers. They're playing the Rockets. Chris Webber with a bucket there as well. 90-90. How about old man Clyde Drexler back to basket, making the layup right there. So it's a 4-point game at this point. 5.5 minutes left to go. Rod Strickland is going to get blocked there by Divac. Clyde Drexler makes that basket off glass. 6-point game. Terrell Brandon missing the shot there. Rockets with the rebound. Can they get something here? Alley-oop there. Scottie Pippen with the bucket. Here's Peja passing it to Vlade Divac. Makes the basket there. Can't count out the Clippers just yet. 4 minutes left. But a basket there by Rod Strickland. Definitely helps the Rockets there. Divac, though, responds with a bucket. 6-point game. I've been saying bucket a lot, right? Be too much. Olajuwon with the shot there. There. Shot, bucket, basket. Got to think of other adjectives. There's a steal. Scottie Pippen with the steal to perhaps ice the game. Barkley with that shot there. 10-point game. Dana Barros out there passing it to Divac, who makes that shot. Can the Clippers get a stop on the other end of the court? There's a steal there. And here come the Clippers. Here is a layup by Sakovic. Now we got Hakeem missing the shot. Divac with the rebound. It's a 5-point game. 2 minutes left. And we have a basket there. I believe that's Jim Jackson with the basket. 106-101. Dana Barros at the wing. Passing it to Divac. Guarded by Hakeem. Divac able to get the basket there. 106-105. 35 seconds left to go in the game. Robert Pack's going to pass it to Hakeem Olajuwon. He's got Barros on him. That's an easy dunk. 108-105. 112-105 will be the final score after a few free throws. And the Rockets will go ahead and win this game. The Rockets, they got a lot of veterans on this squad here, taking care of the Clippers at home. Fun to see. Here's the Celtics versus the Nets now. Kenny Anderson with the jump shot there. Steve Nash responds with his own jumper. And how about Kenny Anderson once more? This time he misses. Luke Longley with the putback. 6-point game. Paul Pierce. I promised him Paul Pierce highlights. Here's one. How about a basket and the and one? Now it's 94-93. 3:42 left to go. Joe Dumars now of the Nets. He's going to pull up for the jumper there. 96-93. Steve Nash. Passing it to Antonio McDyess. Guarded by Brian Grant. Nash gets the ball back. How about a three for Nash? That's money. And this game is over. 102-95. Final score there. 21 points for Steve Nash in the victory. Moving on to the Orlando Magic, the Milwaukee Bucks. Jamal Mashburn of the Magic passing it to Vin Baker, who gets that long two right there. It's a 4-point game. How about Penny Hardaway? Missing. Rebound Magic. 4:15 left to go, and Vin Baker's going to take it all the way. Miss. Lorenzo Charles with a dunk there. 6-point game. And now we have Dirk to Penny. Penny makes that shot. Impressive. Jamal Mashburn, the Monster Mash. Going to make that layup there for the Magic. Now we got Mobley to Mitch Richmond for the jump shot there. 109, 105. How about Tony Kukoc with the jumper? 2-point game. Mitch Richmond passing it to Dirk. He's going to get it to Isaac Austin in the paint. Isaac misses. That makes the shot. Tie game. 111-109 now. 45 seconds left to go. Katino Mobley is out there. Passing it to Tony Kukoc for the three. That's good. Now it's 113-111. Bucks with the 2-point lead. Inbounds pass to Khaled Reeves. Khaled Reeves passing it to Vin Baker. Shakes and bakes. Makes the shot. Tie game. Clock winding down. Mobley to Dirk to Mitch. Mitch, please. He can't make it. Shot does not go in. And we are going to overtime. Jamal Mashburn with the ball now, making that shot. A hook shot there, looked like. 2-point lead for the Magic early on. We got Jamal Mashburn yet again, guarded by Mitch Richmond. And Jamal Mashburn is going to make that shot for the Magic. Magic looking pretty good. There's a missed shot by Kerry Kittles. Tony Kukoc taking the ball up court. Mitch Richmond, long two, sinks it. 1-point game. Here's a steal. And here is Khaled Reeves with a dunk on the fast break. 3-point game. Penny Hardaway now is going to drive. He's going to make that layup. No, we won't. Isaac Austin, though, will get the putback. 1-point game. Less than 90 seconds left to go. How about Vin Baker versus Dirk? Vin Baker is the victor there. 121-118. That would do it. That would pretty much do it. 128-120. Final score. High-scoring game for 2000 standards, but it did go into overtime. So 20 points for Mitch Richmond in the loss. And we are moving right along to Phoenix versus Detroit. How about a three there for Phoenix? That was Sam Cassell, by the way. 4-point game. I think that's Blue Edwards. Missing. Put back. Suns. 6-point game. Baron Davis with the jump shot there. I think that's the first time I said his name for a positive play anyway. 5:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. And we got Randy White to Theo Ratliff for the Suns. How about Cedric Sabalos? A steal! A steal! And there's a layup there for the Suns. And could that be it already? Game got out of hand pretty quickly. And the Suns would not look back. 104-94 final score. 21 for Garnett, 21 for Sam Cassell. Sabalos also had 21 in the losing effort. And that would do it for that game. And how about Michael Jordan returning to Chicago to play the Bulls? Michael Jordan, now a Charlotte Hornet. We saw a little bit of him in the last episode. There he is, stretching out there. Playing against a Bulls team that definitely isn't what they were last year, that's for sure. And the Hornets are not quite what they were like last year as well. So two squads that are very different from what they were last year. And Michael Jordan is hoping to really, he's come back to his home state of North Carolina and wants to bring playoff basketball to Charlotte. They've only made the playoffs once in this sim. So here's Michael Jordan with the dunk to start things off for Charlotte. 2-0. Chicago fans are conflicted. There's a bucket there for Roy Marble, formerly of the Rockets. Muggsy Bogues now. He's going to pass it to Marble for three. That is good. Terry Mills now to Brad Doherty to Jordan. Jordan makes that shot. He wants the ball. He's going to take this personal. He wanted the Bulls to keep it going. There's another dunk. But their GM, Jerry Krause, wanted to break him up. So now Jordan's getting his revenge. It's 8-7. Jordan. What a sweet turnaround jump shot for Jordan there. And let's see if this game remains competitive in the fourth quarter. It looks like the Bulls actually have a pretty commanding lead a double-digit lead, which is quite surprising for a team that's supposed to, well, not be that good. I decided to really slow things down because I was hoping to at least catch some of the fourth quarter. So that's what we're going to do here. 94-80. There's a basket for Jordan. Jordan is not the one screwing up for the Hornets, that's for sure. There's a missed shot. Brad Daugherty with the rebound. It's a 12-point game in Chicago. And we got Terry Mills with the basket there. 10-point game. Can the Hornets, I should say, mount a comeback here? They've scored 4 straight since we jumped in. And the Bulls can't seem to make a basket. Here's Eric Snow, the alley-oop to Terry Mills. 8-point game all of a sudden. Can't count out these Hornets, not with Jordan on their side. We got Roy Marble making that shot. Roy Marble may be a little too good for this team. I didn't expect him to shine like this. We got a Jordan steal and a pass to Terry Mills to make it 99-90 now. Jordan missing that shot. Rebound Bulls. Muggsy Bogues. Pass to Anderson for the dunk there. Jordan's replacement. Here's Jordan with a layup there. 101-92. Meanwhile, Muggsy fakes the shot there. Passes to Marble. And yeah, Marble's, I don't know. He's too good for this team. This team's supposed to tank, damn it. Here's a 3 for the Hornets. Here's Michael Jordan. The fake there. Makes that shot. 105-97. We got Bison Dele with the basket there. And this game would go to the Bulls. 107-102. 28 for Roy Marble. 28 for Michael Jordan. 16 and 13 for Terry Mills. Roy Marble was a guy who, was like a second-round draft pick or something like that for the Rockets early in the 90s. And his progression just went in a way where he ended up being a reliable starter for the Rockets. He won the championship with them in '94. So if you look him up in Basketball Reference, didn't really do much in real life, but in this sim, he's one of those guys who there's a couple of those guys in this sim, like Roy Hinson. You got Marble, Lorenzo Charles as well. These guys who didn't really do much in real life, but they come onto the sim and they have some notable seasons. And who am I to tell them they can't be like that, right? I mean, if they're going to progress that way, as long as the league isn't full of these guys, it's just a guy here, a guy there. That's fine. I'm cool with it. Khaled Reeves in Orlando. He's going to be another guy. I'm curious to see if he continues to be good. Checking out the Hornets, though. Again, Rashard Lewis out there making a 3. 87-80. They're playing the Heat in Charlotte. Drazen Petrovic makes that basket for Miami. Now here is Petrovic again. Missing this time. P.J. Brown with the putback. 87-84. Terry Mills with the ball passing to Jordan for the bucket there. Check out this replay, which we saw at the very beginning, but why not see it again? Jordan receiving the pass, making the basket for Charlotte. Clifford Robinson going to miss that shot for Miami. Brad Daugherty comes down with the rebound. Rashard Lewis to Michael Jordan. The corner 3 is good. We saw the Hornets lose in, embarrassing fashion against that Bulls team. So seeing them here, as we see Alonzo Mourning making that basket there, but the Hornets have a chance to really show that this is a team that's dangerous. This actually is a dangerous team. It's not a team that the team against the Bulls is not the real team, right? This team is still coming together, still building their chemistry with Michael Jordan. So, as we see, they have a 6-point lead against the Heat. Stepania with the dunk there for the Heat. So now it's 94-90. Can the Hornets hold on to this lead? Yes, they can. 99-92 final score. 34 points for Michael Jordan. His scoring average is getting up there. He's basically the main scorer of this team. Everyone else is taking a back seat. It's not like back in Chicago where Scottie Pippen was often scoring 20 himself, and for a time there, Ron Harper was also getting a lot of buckets for Chicago in this sim. Speaking of Ron Harper, he is out there right now, I believe, because he's part of the Timberwolves squad this year. And they're playing the Mavericks. Here's a layup by Stephon Marbury, a fun player to watch, and going to be fun to watch him this season with this new team, the Timberwolves. Brian Russell makes a layup there. There's Ron Harper. You know, I thought a backcourt of Ron Harper and Stephon Marbury could be a successful one, and you know, hope that turns out to be the case. As you see Tim Legler out there, old Timmy, passing it to Grant Hill. 2:14 left to go in the game. We're in Minnesota, and here's Grant Hill making the basket, drawing the foul, getting the and one. Just over 2 minutes left to go. The Timberwolves, Stephon Marbury making that layup right there. Sparsely populated Minnesota Arena Target Center. Sean Bradley, 7'6". Sean Bradley makes that shot for the Mavericks, who are not dead yet, to tie game. Shot clock winding down. Here's Grant Hill missing the shot. Jermaine O'Neal getting the rebound. And yeah, this Wolves team has a lot of good players. I'm hoping it really comes together this season finally. To see Marbury making that shot. 118, 114, 24 seconds left to go. Grant Hill's got to do something. He's got to do it fast. Hill misses. Rebound, Harper. And that should do it for this game. Final score, 121-114. The Wolves win 35 points to Stephon Marbury. And let's go to Cleveland. Checking out more Celtics. Checking out the Cavaliers. Luke Longley make that basket there. Here's a bucket by Reggie Miller. 98-94. We got Reggie Miller again. Pulling up for two. Missing. Del Davis with the putback right there. 6-point lead for the Cavs. How about Kenny Anderson missing the shot? Dennis 3D Scott with the rebound. Now we got KJ Johnson. Second year with the Cavaliers. Passing it to 3D Scott. Guarded by Kenny Anderson. That's not much of a matchup there. 102-94 is the score. And we got Paul Pierce to Brown. Back to Pierce for the dunk there. 104-96. Paul Pierce. Back to the basket. Misses that shot. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here they come the other way. KJ for three. Yes! Yes! 111-100 is the final score there. 29 points for Reggie Miller. And he's, you know, look at his three-point percentage. It's early. It's early in the season. Let's not get too excited about that. But still fun. Still fun. Back to the Wolves. This time against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Wolves have a 6-point lead. And here's Kenny the Jet Smith making a shot there for the Lakers. 94-92 now. 5:09 left to go. Stephon Marbury for three. Pulls up. Makes the tray. It's a 5-point game. How about Ron Harper to Antoine Walker. And Antoine Walker's going to make that layup for the Wolves. Yeah, this Wolves team has too much talent not to make the playoffs. It would be, come on, right? I mean, if they can't make the playoffs this season, something is wrong with this 2K. There's a basket there for the Lakers. Antoine Walker now. Jab stepping, passing it to Brian Russell. Makes that shot for Minnesota. 101-94. Glenn Rice. Haven't said his name yet in this episode. Here he is with a three there. 4-point game. Less than 3 minutes left to go. We got Stephon Marbury trying to cook his defender, Kenny the Jet Smith. And he manages to make that basket there. Pretty damn good doing it as well. Here's a missed shot for the Lakers. Harper to Walker. And Walker is going to make that shot. Didn't love that shot selection, but it still went in, so it's all good. Kobe Bryant with the dunk right there. Will we see a replay of this? Yes, we will. Oh, baby. but it's still a 6-point lead for the Wolves. Stephon Marbury is going to make that layup. You gotta love young Marbury. You gotta love it. If you don't know, now you know, right? If you didn't know about Marbury, 37 points for him. I mean, he was awesome when he was young, for sure. Right around the time he joined the Knicks, he kind of fell off. But man, he was so good. It's fun to watch, and I hope he continues to be fun to watch in this sim. There's a dunk, by the way. I think that was Brad Miller for the Pistons. They're playing the Blazers. There's a shot for the Blazers. Abdur-Rahim with the ball makes that basket. 5-point lead for the Pistons. Here's Ogman for a missed shot there. Or was that Baron Davis? I think it was Baron Davis, actually. I haven't jumped into a lot of Pistons games, you know. Wait, are there hold up. Wait a minute, guys. I just noticed this. Garnett makes that shot there. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? There's 2 number 2s on this team. How is that possible? I'm not making this up. I did not realize this. Wow. So Ogman is number 2 and Baron Davis is number 2. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm not that far into the season. I've captured up to the end of December, but I could fix this. I gotta fix this. So Balls with that basket there. That's the end of that game. The important thing is that there's 2 number 2s on the Pistons, and I gotta fix that ASAP. I gotta make sure I remember that. Wow. I've never seen that. Usually the 2K is good about that kind of thing. I kind of want to stop and look at it right now, but I want to keep going and record this. We're back in Charlotte. We got Michael Jordan on one side, Scottie Pippen on the other side. Some weird shit, you know. And now we got Jordan with the alley-oop there, 94-87. Rockets already down by 7, and we just jumped in. There's another steal. And Michael Jordan, top of the key. Be great if we got Jordan versus Pippen, but I don't think we're going to get that. Brad Daugherty with the layup there. This game is already over. Not that exciting. I apologize for that. 41 points for Jordan, but still worth seeing just in case. You never know. Could have been fun. Meanwhile, there's a steal. Michael Finley going the other way. Making that shot for the Pacers, who are playing the Hornets. More Hornets. Why not? This time against the Pacers. Eric Dampier with the rebound. 92-90. 2-point lead for the Hornets. Derek McGee to Karl Malone with the dunk there. 92-92. Here is Dampier with a dunk to make it a 2-point lead for the Pacers. And here's a rebound by Dampier after that free throw. And they can add on to this lead. Karl Malone will do that. 4-point lead now for the Pacers. Can Michael Jordan mount come back? A dunk like that certainly helps. I think I said certainly. Certainly helps. Michael Jordan again. Yes. Tying the game. Old man Jordan, his sweet, sweet mid-range jumper is looking even sweeter than usual. And now we got the Pacers going the other way. Dampier with the reverse dunk. 98-96. How about more Dampier? What is going on? Dampier freaking dominating out there. Meanwhile, Karl Malone makes a shot from the elbow there. 102-96. Michael Jordan makes that basket against Michael Finley, but the Hornets are running out of time if they want to get back into this one. Michael Finley misses. That will help. Rashard Lewis. Love seeing him out there. He's only like 19 or 20. I think he's 19, actually. And it'll be fun to see him more and more maybe this season or the next. But the Pacers win this game. 105-100. 35 points for Michael Jordan. 25 for Michael Finley. Pacers with the W right there. We are checking out the 2000 draft class, which is famously not that great, but there's some nice guys in here. Some nice dudes. Kenyon Martin, Desmond Mason, Darius Miles, Jamal Magloire, Jamal Crawford's here. Sorry, I butchered that one guy's name. Michael Red's in the draft class. Not the most exciting draft class, but, you know, Kmart is pretty fun. Be fun to see Kmart, for sure. 99. Oh, Hito Turkoglu as well, right? Celtics, Heat, 101.97. Brian Grant is going to make that basket for the Celtics. 103.97 now. How about D. Brown? Still in the league. I didn't even realize that. Until, well, I haven't really been thinking about it. I haven't really thought about it. That's what I'll say. 103.99 after that basket by the Heat. And here's Paul Pierce. Checking out Paul Pierce in instant replay. Nice to see Paul Pierce coming alive for the Celtics, and the Celtics do win this game 108-101 in Boston. The Celtics, well, we'll see their record at the end of this video, but I said it in an episode or two ago. This is a building block season for the Celtics. I feel like they have the guys, but Paul Pierce maybe needs another year, right? You know, Ray Allen maybe needs another year, and then I think by next year they should be a playoff team. So that's kind of how I view the Celtics. There's a layup there for Reggie Miller. The Cleveland Cavaliers are facing the Hawks, and we got a dunk there by Allen Iverson. Haven't seen much of his teammate Tim Duncan. Hopefully we see him a little bit in this game. Reggie Miller with the jump shot right there. I mean, he's out there, but will he make a bucket? That's what I want to know. I want to see Tim Duncan get a bucket. Dino Raja. Here we go to Tim Duncan. Duncan makes the bucket there. That's what I wanted, and we got it. And now we got Allen Iverson with the ball. Here he is with the layup right there to make it a 94-92 game. And now Allen Iverson yet again. Can't make that shot, but Dino Raja makes the putback dunk. Tie game at 94. And we have Reggie Miller. He is dangerous from beyond the arc. Will he take the final shot here? Possibly. Maybe. Guarded by Iverson. Passes it off. We got LaFonso Ellis. Missing the shot. I don't know. I feel like Reggie Miller might have been the best person to attempt that. Oh, that was almost in, by the way. But I think the buzzer the buzzer went off by the time he took the shot. Whatever. Overtime, guys. Let's move on. We got Tim Duncan with the dunk right there for the Hawks. Scott misses that three-pointer. And now we have a made shot there for Atlanta. I think that was Bonzi Wells. How about LaFonso Ellis to Reggie Miller for three? That is money in the bank. 98-97. Chauncey Billups out there. He probably has been out there. I haven't said his name yet, though. Iverson with the basket there. He looks so good doing that kind of thing. 3D Scott, meanwhile, is going to miss. Davis with the make. 199. Iverson pulls up. Makes the shot. He can beat you in so many ways. It's quite the sight to see, even in 2K. We got KJ now with the ball, passing it to LaFonso Ellis. Ellis to KJ? To Scott to Reggie Miller. For the shot there, 104-101. We got 3D Scott to KJ to Reggie Miller for a long two. That's good. Would have been nice if he stepped back just a few inches, but that's all right. We got Reggie Miller this time making the three, and the Cavaliers have a 2-point lead. Are we going to get double overtime? Could we? Tim Duncan, what do you say? Well, he's going to pass it off to Iverson. Maybe he'll have something to say about this double overtime nonsense. Ooh. Threw the ball away. That's not great. 107-104. 16 seconds left to go. Hawks do have a chance. They're going to get the final shot here. Iverson, you need a three. He's going to go for a two. He's going to miss the two. Oh, well. Oh, well. 109-104. What a game, though. 35 points for Iverson, 20 for Tim Duncan. He's not the scoring machine that he was in real life, but he's playing with Tim Duncan. It's a bit of a different scenario, you know. He's playing with a legit scorer, you know, so his numbers are a bit down. Ron Harper with the dunk there to start things off with in this game. Wolves versus Blazers. Here's a basket there for the Wolves. 99-90. Here's a steal. Stephon Marbury with the layup. He continues to impress on his new team in Minnesota. And here's a missed shot there for the Blazers. Antoine Walker going the other way. Marbury. See what he can do. Yet again. And Marbury is going to get blocked by Abdur-Rahim. Whoa. Marbury not phased, but he does turn over the ball. So that's not great. See what the Blazers can do here. Time is running out, though. They got to make some buckets quickly. Here's Kendall Gill missing. Rebound. Wolves. Antoine Walker handling the rock. Stephon Marbury now to Jermaine O'Neal for the dunk, and that's got to be it. Just another dunk just to, you know, to finish things up. Oh, we have one more game. I thought we were done. No, we're not, because we got Allen Iverson dunking the ball right there. That's fun. 86-80. We're in Atlanta versus the Pistons. Allen Iverson with another layup there. 88-80. 3.5 left to go. Hershey Hawkins with the jump shot there. Yes, he is still in the league. He plays for the Pistons now. Here's Iverson driving against Hawkins, and Iverson will make that shot to make it an 8-point lead for the Hawks. Cedric Ceballos loses the ball. Dino Raja passes it. That's Armstrong right there, passing it to Iverson, and Iverson will make that floater. And this game will be over. Final score 98-93, 27 for Allen Iverson, 18-18 for Duncan, 29-13 for Kevin Garnett. Let us get into some numbers here. Michael Jordan is currently leading the league in points with over 30 a game. Garnett, Bryant, Marbury, David Robinson are your top 5. The numbers aren't that high. You know, I looked into this. It's not that far off from real life in the year 2000. It's not that far off. Yeah. Once Jordan retires, though, I am a little bit worried about some of these other guys who can't score 28, 29 a game. Because I feel like, I have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure there's usually at least somebody averaging above 28 points per game in the league. So I got to keep an eye on that in the future. But Mutombo, 13 rebounds, leading that category. Van Exel is leading the assist category. Weird not to see John Stockton there, right? Very weird not to see John Stockton leading this category. But hey, he retired, so it is what it is. Theo Radcliffe leading the league in blocks. What else we got? Well, we got standings. The Supersonics, we haven't seen them at all since the previous episode. They are 13-4. The Warriors, who we also haven't seen, are 11-6. And you get the Wolves, the Spurs, also haven't seen them. The Kings. We haven't seen a lot of these teams, but the good news is that we'll see pretty much all those teams in the next episode, because we'll be focusing on the Western Conference primarily. So that is the good news. We've seen a few of these teams. The Rockets are 3-9, by the way. They are not playing well thus far. The Vancouver Grizzlies as well. They're even worse, 2-14. So some interesting stuff going on in the West, and we will check them out in the next episode. Let us check out the Eastern Conference standings if we can. If we can't do that, past Nutty Sports Gamer, if you could press R1, that would be great. Let me just talk until the Eastern Conference pops up. Phoenix Suns 7-5, Mavericks 9-8, Lakers 9-8. Lakers hovering around 500. You know, they're not starting off as hot as you would think. You know, integrating Glenn Rice into the mix is proving to be help. I don't know. It's a slow start. It's a slow start is what I'm trying to say. And you know, not really anybody is playing all that dominant aside from the top two teams. You know, I wouldn't even call it dominant. The Supersonics are looking pretty damn good though. The Knicks. Okay, here's the East. Knicks are 14-3. Pacers 11-4. Cavaliers 11-5. You got the Hawks, Hornets, Nets, Magic, 76ers. The Pistons are right there. The Heat are not too far off. The Bucks are not too far off. Then you get the Raptors, Bulls, Celtics, Wizards to wrap things up for the standings in the East. That is it for today's episode. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And we got the Western Conference. We got some Kobe and Shaq. I know we have some of that in the next episode. And other Western Conference teams. So be on the lookout for that. That'll come out in 2 days. Thank you. Subscribe. Goodbye.